Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? My name is Ola, and this is a strategic management course. And my CEO in topic in discussion today is Jeff Bezos, and the company founded Blue Origin. A table of content talks about who is Jeff Bezos and his leadership style, introduction to Blue Origin, the business model of Blue Origin, the business growth, analysis of the external environment, the competitive environment as discussed in chapter 2 of a strategic management textbook in the conclusion. And Jeff Bezos is the guy that founded Amazon, one of the world's largest e-commerce store, and some other technology companies, and is also the founder of Blue Origin. His leadership style is characterized by long-term vision. He thinks in decades, and he also likes to take on ambitious projects. And one of his ambitious projects is the Blue Origin in discussion today. Jeff Bezos sees himself as a guy who prioritizes customers' needs and satisfaction above anything else. And you can approve of this looking at how successful Amazon is being run. And he sees himself as a guy that takes risk and do carry out a lot of experimentation. So, introduction to Blue Origin. Blue Origin is an American aerospace manufacturer and spaceflight service company founded by Jeff Bezos, whom we're talking about. The vision of the company is to see millions of people live and work in the space for the benefit of the Earth. As we already know, it's been said that the Earth is already overpopulated and we're entering into over 8 million people. And it is in the benefit of the Earth that some people are relocated from here to some other planet. And that is why we have Blue Origin. That's one of the reasons we have Blue Origin. So we'll talk about the business model Jeff Bezos is running for this company. Bezos is looking at the possibility of using reusable rockets, whereby, uh, most of the time in recent, most space trips, when those rockets go into the space, after that trip, they're discarded. Bezos is looking at the possibility of having to use those rockets over again. And that is one of the benefits of the commercial flight. So they're looking at suborbital tourism. And if you and I get on that aircraft or space flight and take a trip to the space, and the rocket can come back and make multiple trips for all other people. And that's one of the reasons they're considering reusable rockets. And the core that trip I talked about suborbital tourism. And they're also looking at orbital and lunar missions, developing technologies that can move, uh, serve other purposes like NASA and the likes. And the business growth in 2015, Blue Origin made one of the rocket New Shepard make a crewless trip to the space. New Shepard went into the space without no human. It was crewless, was controlled from the Earth. It went and it came back. They had plans of making another trip, New Glenn, a commercial flight in the year 2020, but that didn't work out as expected. Also, our focal discussion here is the analysis of the external environment, the competitive environment as discussed in chapter 2 of a strategic management textbook. Uh, Blue Origin is in a competitive space with companies like SpaceX, Boeing, and Lockheed Martin. And the space industry has high entry barrier. And some of the issues, there's some in-house issues Blue Origin is facing. Consequently, NASA withdrew some of the contracts they gave to Blue Origin and gave it to SpaceX, which is run by Elon Musk. And there are also some other issues such as engineers and some of the top guys of Blue Origin resigning and moving to SpaceX. Currently, um, Jeff is in court with the US government. It took them to court over some of the contracts that were withdrawn from him and given to his competitor. It is important that you understand your competitive environment and see what your competitor is doing better than you and how you can also do better than your competitor strategically without losing your market share. It is a conclusion that with much more financial support, strategic planning, coordinate technology, there's a big market for space exploration for Blue Origin. And we believe that Blue Origin will be a big player in the aerospace industry. Thank you.